Okay, folks, welcome to Tamalpais High School. Apologies for the delay on the broadcast. We've got 3 minutes left in the first quarter, and Tam is down 4-2 to Marin Catholic. And I'm here with Mark Hexamer, who's going to provide his respected opinion on this game as it goes along. And so, Mark, what do you think so far here?
This is a tough team we're playing, and they got Division I kids all over the place, and a little bit of a shooting gallery right now. Looks like we're playing a zone defense, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend when you got guys who can shoot like Marin Catholic can shoot.
Yeah, on that play, we're man down.
But prior, we were not covering the person at X, which is a sign of zone.
And so far, it feels like kind of an offensive battle in the sense that a lot of possessions are leading to goals on both sides.
Well, it's also a game where we can't win the faceoff, and so when you can't win a faceoff and they get every possession, it makes it challenging. The 2 times we possessed the ball, we scored a goal.
Yeah.
No
Is that right? The 2 possessions, 2 goals for Tam?
haven't won a face-off yet, and California lacrosse does not have a shot clock.
Yeah.
So Marin Catholic can just sort of work the ball around till one of their guys who can just sling it gets their hands free, and it's up to Rocco. Number 99 right there. He's got 2 goals already today. That's Augie Chapman, hell of a player. He'll be taking his skills to Marquette next year.
Okay. All right. Good for him. So one of the things that's come to light this season is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Marin Catholic is no longer a part of MCAL. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You're seeing another score
right
there.
Nothing Rocco could do about that. Place right against the pipe. Marin Catholic is no longer in MCAL's.
And so what, are they in a conference, or are they taking a break from a conference?
They are not in a conference.
Okay.
And they basically wanted to play more national teams, so they go to the East Coast. They play a bunch of teams, powerhouses on the East Coast. They'll play us. I think they still play Redwood. I hope they continue to do that, but we'll see. As we know, public school lacrosse is slowly being suffocated by private school lacrosse.
Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, you just looking at the teams huddled up here during a timeout, and it looks like that Marin Catholic has got twice the players that Tam does, and we've seen this play out in football, and in lacrosse in other parts of the Bay Area, but Marin Catholic is definitely building up a super team here, and looking at their schedule, it looks like they're playing a lot of WCAL teams, which is West Catholic Athletic Conference. And so, what do you think? Is there a chance that they would join that conference? Would that make sense?
I don't know enough about like the conference rules on if you join. Do you have other sports have to join?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard that. I heard they were going to sort of remain independent. If they could have done that, you would have thought they would have done that a long time ago.
Okay.
I don't know why they weren't in SI's conference sort of all along. It certainly makes a hell of a lot of sense. I think De La Salle's in there as well, which is obviously another powerhouse.
Well, it just feels like this is a new kind of budding super team in the last 3 years. Go back 3-4 years ago. I mean, it seemed like Redwood was kind of the powerhouse in MCAL, and then Marin Catholic has stolen the thunder in it. But the advantage they have is once they get the momentum going, they can recruit like crazy.
Yes. The thing that used to help us a little bit is that before the rise of MC, it was really only SI. And Marin could kind of hold on to some kids because, commuting into SI takes a pretty big commitment.
Yeah.
And so some people would stick around TAM or go to Redwood because they just didn't want to do the 45-minute drive. Now you got MC right in the backyard. It's kind of, if you're into lacrosse, it's not that big of a 15 minutes away depending on what town you live in. And so it makes a lot of sense for people now. And I don't know if they're doing it this year or they're doing it next year, but I've heard talks that they may have like a second varsity. Team, and one varsity will play all the good teams and play the East Coast teams, and the second varsity will play the TAM kit.
Maybe play MCal.
The MCal teams.
Okay.
Which if you do that, then you can't even kind of get the players you used to get who would think, hey, if I go to MC, I'm not going to play.
Right.
Well, now you will play because you play on that second team. So, like, it's kind of unlimited now for them. And,
yeah.
And hats off to PJ Grill. He's a hell of a coach. Kids love playing for him. So I'm not surprised.
Well, we've talked about this with other teams and in other sports, but it's yeah. I mean, you can't blame a school for building up an incredible program. Yeah. The same thing happens at the collegiate level in other sports. But what we've seen, at least with football for TAM, is we're no longer. Look at the schedule for the upcoming fall 2026. We're not playing Marin Catholic anymore. And wow, what a goal there!
Very nice move by 5. I don't know who that is, but that kid's got some.
That was Ramsey Peterson.
Oh, Ramsey Peterson. Yeah, he was a Wolfpack kid.
Okay.
Yeah, hell of a player.
Yeah, so Mark, you know a lot. You know a bunch of these kids from coaching them over the Wolfpack years, correct?
I do.
All right.
Ramsey was a Wolfpack kid. Augie was a Wolfpack kid. Matthias, who's not suited up today, I think he's taking a rest after the huge win over SI last night. He's a Wolfpack kid.
Okay.
So a lot of these kids played youth lacrosse in Mill Valley and now play at MC.
Well, and looking through the MC roster here, all right, nice face-off win there. John Lazuski with the ball. And, and TAM gets the ball. They're looking really fired up on offense.
Yeah. Seamus with a nice little take there.
Looking at this roster, that number 18 for Marin Catholic is Wyatt Janover. I wonder if he's related to Austin Janover, number 30. Okay. Brothers on opposing teams today, maybe? We won't ask mom and dad who they're rooting for. Oh,
good luck.
Good idea. Good luck. Just didn't quite get executed there. That was Dylan Edwards passing to Seamus and Seamus Nesbitt. And we are going for the 10-man ride here, right? Is that what I'm seeing? 30 seconds left in the quarter. Okay. We are starting the second quarter here, and so far I've seen a very high percentage of shots making it to the back of the net on both sides. Unfortunately, Tam has not shot many times. Yeah, and this is quite a scrum.
Oh, I don't agree with that call.
My partner, Mark Hexmer, does not like the call. It looks like Dylan Edwards is.
God, I was mic'd up there. First time I've been behind the mic.
That's okay. Hey, it's sometimes an opinion gets expressed unintentionally. All right, Dylan Edwards goes to the penalty box and without possession, so that's kind of rare. But he'll be in the box for probably 1 minute, and we'll see what Marin Catholic has in store. But what would be your estimate on the percentage of shots that have gone in on this game? It's got to be over 50%, right?
Yeah, something around there. But very good shooters on this team. The balls have been very well placed, so not a lot Rock could do on a lot of these shots.
Yeah, no, they've been some incredible shots by both teams. But like we were saying, the possession arrow has been with MC most of this game. And let's be real, we're expecting a blowout here, and unfortunately,
another goal by Peyton Ramsey. That was one heck of a shot.
Yeah,
that was absolute painted the corner there.
It's just unbelievable. If we'll have to have our cameraman pan across the sidelines of both teams, but I've never seen anything like this. We have about 8-10 kids on the sideline, and they must have 40 plus.
45.
So pretty lopsided.
A little fast break here from MC. Dude, what? One thing Tam has struggled with all year is ground balls.
Yeah.
That was a sort of a classic example. First guy got the man. Second guy went in and decided to also get the man.
Man. Man drill.
Not man ball, man there. We love to rake and we love to do one-hand pickups. Neither of those things work well.
Well, we had some meatheads on my high school team that would go man on the man ball drill. It would just be two guys leveling one dude, and no one going after the ball. All right, let's see if we can get it clear here. Nice look to Dylan Edwards. He's swarmed by Marin Catholic players.
Go, Dylan.
You still have it? Oh, my goodness gracious. You got 10 seconds to get across. Didn't pull it off, but yeah, it was that was a tough one. I'm not sure what he could have done there. So down
the street. I lived there like 5 years. I had no idea. Who's your neighbor? Coach Pringle. Oh. He lives down the street from me.
MC working the ball with a lot of control here. Big
lefty
shot.
Nice little.
I was like, dude, what are you doing?
Rock got a piece of that.
Lefty shot by who is that? Logan Mack.
Logan Mack, I believe, was a Wolfpack kid.
Sounds like a familiar name. Oh, in the crease. Oh.
Flag on Dylan.
Wow.
I think they're going to waive the penalty off. I think they were calling a cross check there.
So, Mark, explain that. So the player falls into the crease after a shot. Is that were they assuming he was pushed in there?
I think they called a.
Oh, there's no goal, maybe? No.
Unnecessary roughness, I think they're calling on Dylan. It looks like they're still making him serve the penalty because it's
Okay. And it was a goal.
It's a 1 minute penalty, so they keep it.
And how does that work if you go in the crease after your shot? Is it
the play is officially stopped once the ball.
Oh, got it. Okay. So you can your momentum can carry into the crease as long as the ball.
I get a little confused because college has a different rule than high school, I think, and they keep changing it. To be honest with you, you can't fall into the goalie poster goal, but you can fall into the crease.
Okay. Well, Tam's got a chance to win a face-off here, which would sure be nice. Not looking. Oh, that should be a push. Okay, there's a face-off win for Tam. Getting more possession of the ball in this game would certainly be nice. And apologies, I haven't updated the score here.
Mark's mic is low or too far away?
Okay, well.
10-2.
10-2. We've got
a lot.
8.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
I think offense has gotten the ball twice so far.
You. Wait, why is it their ball? I don't understand that one.
Penalties released. Nice save by Rocco Fazio.
Go, Dylan. Get on your horse. Usually they call that a slash.
Okay, good look.
Good shot. Good save.
Yeah, that was a nice looking play there. Just didn't pan out. Nice save by the goalie.
Probably would have put that ball in a different spot.
Just get the damn ball. What the fuck? You guys hear that? Hopefully not. That was just.
Seemed like a little confusion down there. Marin Catholic with the ball. All right, so Mark, what do you think about taking this game into, which is, look, it's kind of a meaningless game, but how do you take this into next Tuesday? I believe it's next Tuesday is against Redwood, what I would call the biggest game of the regular season.
Yeah.
How do you turn this into a positive?
Well, we'll see how the game continues to go, but if we can do better on the ground balls, that's been the biggest problem for us all year, and that's the easiest way for us to improve. I bet you we've lost 80% of all ground balls over the games that we played, especially if you bring in competitive opponents.
Yep.
And just like you can't win a lot of games if you don't win faceoffs, you can't win a lot of games if you possess the ball a lot less than everybody else.
Shoot it.
Okay, nice goal by Cole Lawson. Play started there with John Lazewski. Great clear. And
MC with a 10-man ride had their goalie out of the cage. Cole Lawson made the smart play, took a shot on when he saw no goalie in the cage, and that's the risk you run when you run a 10-man ride.
It's worked against us a couple times, right?
Oh, yeah.
So back to how we go from this game to our biggest game of the season. Obviously, 3 goals against this team is a small victory in itself. But winning ground balls. And it's just unbelievable how
he literally just
the
fell
refs,
on his own right there. I didn't see anybody within 4 feet of him to cause him to trip. But if I wasn't on the mic right now, I'd be up the top yelling at the ref, which is one problem with this job.
Well, fortunately in this game, a few calls aren't really going to matter a whole lot. But it's amazing how lacrosse has become this sport where any contact basically and a flag is thrown. Occasionally, there are some refs who will let them play.
Yeah. Number 8 for MC going to Harvard next year.
Okay.
Tate Settlecheck, very good player, obviously.
Well, it's interesting that they've turned this team into kind of a travel team, right? And I wonder how the parents feel about that. I mean, it's.
I think you go to MC now knowing that's sort of what you're signing up for. So.
Okay, he's got 10 seconds to get across the 50. He's going to launch it. Okay. Oh! Take the shot. Oh, great take by Wade. Great idea. So we saw that 10-man ride again there, and goalie was out. And
Wade's got to put that on the ground. No sense pinging a corner when there's no goalie in the cage.
Well, it looked like he was just going to turn and shoot as fast as he could to keep while that goalie was out. Well, sadly, this game is, Tam has already seen its prime because they're going to be getting tired pretty soon.
Yeah.
Without many subs, and we're looking at a sideline with you could field looks like 4 teams. Some nice defense there. Good slide.
Good hustle by Seamus. Oh, good idea. Good play by Rocco.
Great play by Rocco.
That's an area where Rocco spikes. He makes a lot of smart plays out of the cage.
Yep. Especially in a game like this. Okay, that clock is winding down on the 10 seconds. I'm guessing it's going to... Oh, he may have gotten it across. That's a shot. It looked like...
I'm not sure they're calling that a shot, but...
Well, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't. So Mark, tell us about Marin Catholic's coach. I do not know him.
BJ Grill, excellent coach, excellent player. He was a All-American defenseman at Marquette. I think 2 years in a row he was an All-American defenseman, which is pretty remarkable because I think I'll be generous when I describe him as I'll put him at 5'8".
Okay.
And in height, and that may be generous, and being able to play that position at that height is pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
So it just kind of shows you the level of detail that guy put in and work he put into his game. And I think he takes that knowledge and gives it to his players.
And then all these coaches have, other jobs than coaching high school sports. What does he do? What else does he do?
I don't think BJ is. This is what BJ does for his job. He used to be very involved with the advanced program, which I think they have 4 or 5 coaches on their sidelines. I think they're all on some level involved with advance.
Okay.
And so I think this is BJ's full time. He also runs the Wolfpack program now.
Oh, okay.
For John Porter.
Okay.
Does a great job there. So BJ's all in for lacrosse and does a great job.
We have another penalty coming.
All right.
I have no idea what for. Why isn't over and back?
Not sure why over and back wasn't called there. That's a little unusual.
Yeah.
And they have a flag down for us anyway. I mean, come on.
Okay, we've got a minute and a half left in the first half.
Wow.
Another whack. We got 2 penalties on us.
2 penalties. Second one is
2 slashes.
on Trevor, who I think that was a slash.
Cole had a slash as well.
That was
So we'll be down 2 men per minute.
Okay, looks like Tam will be 2 players down here for a minute plus.
It's kind of crazy that Tam last year played the same team to an 11-9 loss. A very close game. That seems very long time ago. Very, very long time ago.
Yeah, well, just looking at the sidelines, you can see that they've really built this program up, right?
Yeah.
And while Tam lost a lot of seniors last year, and I would call it a little bit of a rebuilding year.
Yeah, for sure.
That
was Hawk and Breyer on the goal. I don't know that individual. Looks pretty darn good. Sorry, I cut you off there, Bruce.
No, I think there was a little more parity last year, and then it seems like there's no team in MCAL that is standing out as a truly dominant one the way Marin Catholic was last year, or I mean, won MCAL last year, but this year maybe they saw it coming that they were sort of building this program up.
A rare face-off win. Go, Seamus. It's frustrating when we finally get a possession and we just kind of make a lazy pass, throw it away.
Oh, nice save there by Rocco. Just tipped off the top of his stick, and ball hit the post. And we've got 30 seconds to go.
We got 3 guys out there that don't usually play.
Yeah. Tam's got a pretty thin roster as it is. Doesn't help when we lose our captain, Harrison, and also don't have Latham, another very good long pole, not suiting up.
Yep.
Kind of, those are losses we can't afford to have.
Already a pretty thin squad in terms of numbers, and a couple injuries can really make a difference. Oh, look at this. We got Jack Stevenson out here to face off. His mom's here in the booth, who's going to call the game in the second half. Now this is I don't know who they're going to give. They might give Jack the win on that face-off. We'll see.
I think the offense has possessed the ball 2 times.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I actually got it into the offensive zone. We possessed the ball where we then threw it away, but I think we've actually
11.
completed 2 passes on the offensive side of the field twice.
Did you get the one that they said was a goal?
All right, we're going to take a little break here. We'll be back for the second half in, let's see, 10 minutes.
Welcome back, everybody. Start of the second half here of the TAM-MC game with MC with a commanding 12-3 lead. That was not a hard one for them to get.
Yeah. We've got Jack Stevenson, my favorite player, facing off here.
And
And
he
he won the face-off. And he passed it. Excellent. And he's hustling right off the field. That a boy. Nice job. And Wade Hexmer, perhaps your favorite player, is who he threw it to. And now Seamus has got it. Back to Wade.
We can just get some possessions this half. It would be a win. Nice look. Shoot that. Good little rip there by Dylan Edwards, who's got 2 of our 3 goals today, both on shots very similar to the one he just took.
See your boy scanning the field here.
Seamus with the short stick. That's a matchup. Seamus. That looked good give and take there by Wade and Seamus. 2 guys, kids who've been playing together since they were in 1st grade.
Nice.
Cole Lawson with the ball to Dylan Edwards.
Nice shot on goal by Wade.
Good take by Wade. Probably got to put that on the ground if I was him. Seamus with his one-hand ground balls that he just loves to do.
All right, Edwards has got it again. That was a nice shot.
It's a new goalie here for Marin Catholic.
I have a feeling they might have some new players overall. They're looking a little bit.
They did not bring their JV. This is all varsity.
Is this all varsity? Yeah, but I'm not seeing the players we saw in the first half.
Looking for the goalie's number on the roster here.
I know. I was looking too. Number 45. He's a mystery.
No 45. Don't give it to him. Keep going all the way. Probably the hardest shot on the team. Trevor Watts.
Nice.
Senior captain. Going to Franklin Marshall next year. Hell of a player. And definitely the best shot on the team. From just a speed perspective.
Nice job, Trevor. Well, let's bring it up. So now it's 4-12.
Good to see Wyatt back. Wyatt Leach.
Yep, he's back
Senior
on the
captain.
field.
Hurt his ankle in the first half. He's our face-off guy. Sure could use a few face-offs. That's just...
It just, after no one gets it, and then we each have 3 guys there, we never pick it up.
Looks like MC's got possession of the ball again.
MC not taking the foot off the pedal. It's still got Augie Chapman out there. Division I commit, going to Marquette next year. Hell of a player. Great kid. That's a great look. That's a nice take.
That was.
Not a lot Rocco can do with that one.
That was scored by number 20. Who's number 20 for MC?
Logan Mack.
That was a nice shot by Logan Mack.
Yes, it was.
ball and stop whacking at sticks. It's just...
Ooh. Yeah, saved by the bar on that shot.
Didn't Augie go to SI before? Mark?
Yeah, I mean, MC is just working the ball, and then they just see that opening, and they're doing an excellent job.
In Varsity.
Sure could use a face-off right now. 14-4. With 8 minutes left in the third.
Run. There you go.
Nice,
Go,
Wyatt.
out. Good win by Wyatt. Help him out.
Whacks in the head.
Gotta help him out, people.
Lazy. Damn. Come on, kids.
Ooh, that was close. Got a little piece of it.
Not sure how we missed that ground ball. A little worried about the contact that was never there. Just a bit outside.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, close.
Come on. Goalie can't be the only one fighting for the ground
I
ball.
was going to say, that was great defending by Rocco.
He's clearly a lefty.
That's great ball movement.
Yeah, they're doing an excellent job.
Wow, that was nice.
Yep.
Tic-tac-toe right there.
Yep.
You guys are a little chatty over here.
We are. And that was Jack Hansen. He is a senior. He came in with that goal for MC. Yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed by how quickly they're moving the ball. Like, they're moving it, and they see the window and they just strike.
Even though they just scored a very pretty goal, it doesn't look like their coach is happy with something they did.
Yeah. Not sure what he's displeased with. They did something.
Come on, Seamus.
All right, come on. There's that frenzy right in the center.
And they get the push. You'd think the refs would give us a little bit of leeway given the fact we're losing right now 14-4, but
just a smidge of grace here. Oh, I mean, this is just fascinating. I don't know if you guys knew this, but number 18 is Wyatt Janover, and actually his younger brother Austin is on the TAM team.
is that confirmed?
So that's confirmed. It's a house divided today. I wonder where the parents are sitting.
I'm guessing they're sitting with Marin.
There's a guess in the booth that they're sitting on the MC side today.
Oh,
Ooh, nice
Yeah, Rock!
stop by Rocco. How about that?
Good save by Rock.
Excellent.
go Dylan.
All right, Dylan's just clearing it out.
Come on!
Whoa, that was tough. That was just a missed catch. Thankfully recovered by Trevor. Wade has got the ball now. Heavily guarded.
Wade's got to learn how to take a dive right there.
And now it feels like we're back to that MC web where they're working it. They're going to pick up some speed. They're going to find a guy on the inside.
Get out of bounds.
All right. Yep. Yeah, so another goal. MC in a similar fashion as the last 3 goals.
Point blank.
Yeah.
Coming, no one sliding. I guess it's 12.
So we have a different individual on face-off for MC.
She's
We gotta get that ball.
All right.
go, Wyatt.
Scooped up by Wyatt.
Wyatt's Dylan's got a short stick. Looks like he's going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, he's looking well defended out there.
Rake. You notice they don't rake. Nice juke.
Yeah, Tanner Schrouth just played excellent D. Ran it all the way down. He's a great player.
What do we got?
Oh, that was a good catch. Good defense by Rocco. Oh, there's a little laundry on the field there.
You're gonna call that
Kind
one.
of a late hit there on Trevor. Pretty easy call by the ref.
Seamus is going in.
Just jamming him in the shoulder with the top of his stick.
Yeah. I gotta hand it to him too. That like MC, they're not just taking shots to take shots. They're working,
Yeah.
and they are moving the ball, and they're waiting till the right time. So there's a certain patience that they're exercising here too.
Well-coached team. And the penalty stays.
All right, so Trevor's in the naughty box.
I think that's the third time Trevor's been in the penalty box today.
He and Dylan are tied with 3. Okay. Not that it's a competition.
Sure would be nice to be able to get the ball.
Yeah, about a minute left in the third quarter. All right.
18-4, shooting gallery.
And then that was shot by number 50 for MC. Doesn't look like we have a number 50. Which is kind of a bumski. We don't have him, but that was a great shot on goal for number 50. It's a little somber up in the booth here. It's a tough game. All right,
The
Wyatt.
ref is just killing me.
Shut it off. 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Oh, man.
Nice little shot they got off there
Yeah.
last second. We'll take it.
Yeah. It's nice to get a little activity down at that south end of the field. Ben Richardson, shot on goal. All right, well, we got 1 quarter left.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
God.
It would take exactly 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Unless I shave a minute sometime in the middle, which I certainly can do.
Does it ever get to a point where the clock just runs?
It's running.
Yeah, okay.
That's why it'll be 12 minutes.
Is that a rule
Well,
at the high school level?
They told me.
Oh,
we're
okay.
making an
When they
executive
went up to 12,
decision
they
up
said
here.
let the clock run after
Yeah.
this start.
They're like, all right, just let it run.
Apparently the number's not 10, it's 12.
Yeah, it looks like it's 12 over there.
Just amazing. We cannot pick the ball up.
Face-off trend continues.
It's probably their third string Fogle guy. Cutter. It's the cutter.
All right.
Goal by MC.
That was Jack Day. He's a senior who made that goal for MC. Looks as though there was a penalty on the field.
Not a fan of these refs.
Dylan now fourth time in the box.
Yeah, you feel like they're kind of throwing out a little too much laundry?
I just think it seems one-sided and
Why do you think it's one-sided? They don't have a single
marginal.
penalty. Not one.
Yeah. I think that's our 9th penalty to their 0.
Ah, gotcha.
Little-
I see.
A little unusually lopsided.
Yeah, a little disparity. I see. All right.
Come on, Seamus. Yeah, timeout because they didn't.
That's
Timeout because they weren't going to make it into the 30.
So what do you think are our key takeaways from today's game? What are the things we need to work on before Redwood next week? Ground balls?
Ground balls, ground balls, ground balls.
Okay.
The other thing, we have a game Tuesday. What is that, 3 days away? Ground balls are simply a question of how bad you want it. You can change that overnight. Passing and catching is a little bit hard to change in 3 days. But ground balls is simply just a decision you make to not lose that battle. And you can flip that switch immediately. So that's if we improve on one thing, our team plays vastly different and gets 10, 15 more possessions.
Yeah.
Amos Wade being covered here by Connor Green, Mill Valley kid. Friendly with everybody on the team.
Yes. Seamus is, determining his next move.
I think they got a play here set up, looks like. They're trying to get guys in position, but doesn't look like everybody knows what the play is.
Just call the timeout. Apparently they are starting at the 40. That's the play.
Ben Richardson
right.
with a short stick.
Oh, they were killing the penalty.
Deadwards is back on the field, out of the naughty box.
Go away. Go for the goal.
Oh, good little pick and roll there by Wade.
Back for the two-man.
Good to see our offense possess the ball for a little bit, work it around. It's been a rarity today. First flag on MC. Pushing the back, late push in the back.
All right. Oh, darn.
A little bit of a force pass there by Wade. Hexamer, which happens sometimes, and you got a flag. You sort of take risks because you're going to get the ball back. But I still would have worked it around a little bit.
Mark, did you play lacrosse?
I did.
Oh, and did you play in college?
I did.
Where'd you play?
I played at Notre Dame.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Not the Notre Dame team of this era, so we weren't nearly that good, but it was a lot of fun and crazy. Still the same coach.
Wow. That is crazy.
He was like 32 when he was my coach, and now he's
45. Just a smidge
in his
older.
60s.
I have spent a little bit of time in South Bend. Passed through many, many times.
I'm sorry for you.
No. It's between Chicago and Ohio.
Yeah.
So. All right. Got some nice heavy D there by Seamus.
Attaboy, Seamus.
Yeah, you just got to keep it.
Go, Seamus.
Just got to keep it.
Great play, Seamus.
All right. Wade's got the ball. Nice pass to Trevor. Yes. Good.
That was a nice play.
All right. Now we're cooking.
No look pass by Wade
That
to,
was sweet.
to Trevor Watts, who's got his second goal of the day.
Yeah, and like we mentioned earlier, we knew that this was going to be a really tough game.
Yeah.
But still, we've scored 5 goals on a really good team. So.
Yep.
All right. right. Austin Janover.
A whole play right there was, let's give credit where credit is due. A whole play there was started by Seamus. The nice ground ball. Dodged 3 guys. Started the whole transition. Led to the eventual Trevor Watts goal.
Wyatt Leach back for the face-off. Nice. Ooh. Let's go,
It's
Cole.
amazing how much we love our one-handed ground balls. I would not want to get in this kid's way.
Yeah.
He was a freight train.
That make way when Tanner Schroth is coming through. Just give the guy some space.
Where's the ball?
Just whack him in the head on the way to it. How about just get the damn ball?
All right, Seamus.
Come on. 2 hands, Seamus.
One hand.
Nice. Way to hold on to it. I mean, he is.
Good timeout there by Warren Pringle, head coach of Tam Lacrosse.
And what was good about that timeout?
Because we were about to lose the ball.
About to lose the ball.
He was clearly surrounded by 3 guys.
Yeah, there's a triple team.
Yeah, and if he did not call that timeout, I mean, he did eventually lose the ball, but luckily we got the timeout right before it.
This is why I appreciate calling the games with you and Bruce, because you guys know the game so well. And for those of us laymen,
in college, you would not be able to call that timeout. They would only let you call a timeout when you get it inside your offensive box.
Yeah,
They don't.
They're wise to those tricks.
They don't let you have a timeout that bails you out of a good play by the other team.
So is your lacrosse? Is Notre Dame lacrosse part of a conference, or are they?
Yeah, we're part of
like
the
football?
ACC.
Okay. Nice.
So we play Virginia, UNC, Syracuse, Marin.
Which one do you hate the most?
Duke. I probably hate the most.
Yeah, not a boy. Good for you.
Yes.
You just gotta draw a line in the sand.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I love that best gift for anybody who hates Duke is the fact that person in a certain administration is a Duke graduate.
Oh, I see. Yes.
What's that guy? I can't think of his name.
Yeah, it's just
the bald
right
guy
on the tip
who's
of my
just
tongue.
Stephen Miller.
Stephen Miller.
Stephen Miller is
Is
a
it?
proud Duke grad.
Yeah, I've heard that UNC. I have a few Tar Heel friends that call it Dookie. That is.
Yeah.
Seems to be a very common nickname for Duke, which I'm sure they don't appreciate.
Yeah.
The ball, you guys, the ball's over there.
Stephen Miller, a Duke graduate. The other one I love is Jeffrey Dahmer. Went to Ohio
really?
State.
Did he really?
Yes,
oh,
he
yeah,
did.
he did. Yeah, I knew that.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, we don't
He
claim him.
didn't finish. He didn't graduate. But the
we
fact
don't,
that,
we don't claim him. No,
yeah.
he doesn't come up in conversations.
Yeah.
That's not. That's. Yeah, we don't. We unless he graduates, we're not going to claim him.
Yeah.
And also because he's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Go, Wade.
Go.
You got it. Angle. Come on, guys.
All right, Seamus. Oh,
That was a
good
good
try.
play.
That
Good
was a
play.
good play.
Good save.
Great save. Didn't even throw it with his feet.
Get the ball.
Oh. Dylan and Trevor trying to get the ball back. Trevor did get the ball back.
They must be playing midi.
That pass was late. So it was open about 3 seconds ago. Go, Dylan.
Passing it to Cole.
Move it. Move it.
Nice.
That was a beautiful look by Wade Hexamer. And a great goal by Ben Richardson.
That's right. Yeah, the TAM side, they're coming back alive. I think they're in their place of acceptance. You know, they're recognizing what we're seeing up here, that this is a good team, and we're still scoring goals on them with our scrappy skeleton crew this year.
That was a good handle by Ben Richardson. That was not an easy pass to catch.
All right, now what
90 miles an hour.
there? What happened there? Why did TAM get the ball?
I did not see it. I had the post was in my way here.
Luke Phillips is on the field, number 26. Freshman. Looks like Cole's got it recovered.
Yeah, Cole's got a couple ground balls today, which if I'm the TAM coach, I'm rewarding ground balls more than I am goals at this point.
All right. Ooh, Seamus. Nice, good. Oh.
Go through that.
Not one hand. Damn it, kid.
All right, so we got a flag on the field.
20 seconds.
We have 20 seconds left.
If I'm going to be fair, I don't agree with that call either against MC there.
Yeah, it didn't look. It
Looked
didn't
like much.
Yeah.
The 10 penalties versus 0, so we gave them a couple.
All right, and that's game.
It just went running time there. That is game. Thank you, everybody.